Hello and welcome to Chasing the Dollar, brought to you by TAB Sportsbet. Ben Damon is my name, joined by Tim Newbold. And Tim, we've got the ladies' bracelet heats, 4 very, very tough heats.
Yeah, really tough, Ben. One of the hardest meetings I reckon I've seen at Wentworth Park for some time. 4 very competitive, strong heats, and you could make a case for a lot of runners in each of the races. Very, very tough meeting and very tough 4 heats of the bracelet.
Yeah, and those quaddie legs are the heats of the bracelet. We'll get into that in just a moment, but first let's call in with Matt Jenkins from TAB Sportsbet.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. Yeah, it's shaping as a big weekend on and off the track here at TAB Sportsbet. Plenty of different markets, and as always, we've got the fixed odds offering on plenty of greyhound meetings as well. Of course, we've got Friday night, got the 3 meetings there. Geelong, we've got the Twilight meeting at the Gardens, and of course, Wentworth Park. And then on Saturday night, the big night there at Wenny Park, and also racing at the Meadows. You can bet on those fixed odds races about 15 minutes before the start of each and every race. Looking forward to what should be a very big weekend. Plenty of different markets. Go check them out, tab.com.au. And look out for the box challenge. Click through to Victoria, proving very, very popular on selected meetings.
Thank you very much, Matt. We'll talk to you again shortly. Now let's get into the first leg of the quaddie. This is race number 5 and the first of our heats of the ladies' bracelet there at Wentworth Park this Saturday night. And Tim, there's 3 Victorians going around in this race.
Yeah, I'm tipping 1 in number 3, Shireen Bale for Graham Bate. She is a group performer. I would prefer her drawn wider out on the track, but she should get a little room to move in the initial stages. She's clocked 29.79 at Wentworth Park, albeit over 12 months ago, but if she can get anywhere near that time, I think she'll be going very close to winning. Number 1 in Trust comes right into contention. She's another I would prefer drawn wider out on the track, but she can handle the inside alley. And number 5, Nitro C at big value, I think can run a really good race. Has just got to miss the pacey Basmo's Babe in the initial stages, but Shireen Bale on top.
The second leg of the quaddie is race number 6, the second of our heats of the ladies' bracelet. And Tim, we've got 2 finalists from the Golden Easter Egg in this race.
We have another really good heat. I like number 6, though, Spring Special. I think she's a greyhound on an upward spiral. She's had a fair bit of time off, but she came back a couple of months ago. She's been to Richmond recently and led most of the way in near track record time. I think she can run a really good race. Wider out on the track does suit her. She'll be cutting across at the first turn. She has run 29.8 at Wentworth Park. Number 3, Tiffia, the Magic Maiden winner from the Golden Easter Egg final. She got beaten last week, but she had excuses, and it was a really good run. And you've got to throw in number 2, Where's the Risk, who's got that early pace to be competitive. And 5, Hot Irish can even get away with this, but awkwardly drawn in the middle of the track.
We get on to race number 7. This is the third of our heats of the ladies' bracelet. Now, overall, you'd think that DeSalle Bale is just about the favourite to win the ladies' bracelet. Has drawn the one here. Is that where you're going?
I think she can win the race. I'm just going to go for a bit of value because she's ideally drawn on the inside. She made the Golden Easter Egg final. She's got high speed. She'll probably lead and she will run a big race. I'm going for value in Zipping Catra. This greyhound's a favourite of mine. I've tipped her many times on the show. Jason McKay trains. She hasn't had a run since January and she's straight into a Group 3 series. To me, that says she's airborne in private. So Jason wouldn't be throwing her into this race if she isn't right on song. She can run very quick time at Wentworth Park. She's got moderate beginners drawn on either side. I think she's got a terrific chance in the value in the race. DeSalle Bale from the inside, clearly the one to beat. And number 8, Power of Love, is another similar to Zipping Catra, coming into this series off a break. So you would assume she's going well in private too. I think the winner will come from that trio.
Okay, the last of our heats of the ladies' bracelet is race number 8. Hanny Bale has drawn the inside here, but concerningly perhaps, Tim, hasn't had a look at Wentworth Park before.
Yeah, on her form, she hasn't been up here. First interstate trip. Normally, I don't like tipping greyhounds first up at Wentworth Park. I like to be on after they've had a run, but she is a greyhound who is highly talented. I've gone back and had a look at her replays in Victoria. She's well drawn on the inside. She's got the early pace to rush through and lead this field, and I think she can win if she does take control at the first turn. Hanny Bale on top. The other Victorian, Carol Allen, number 6, is drawn to get a good run, although in box 6 because she's got a wide runner on her outside, so she will get room to move in the initial stages. And Ruby Jet loves Wentworth Park and returned to form with a good win last week, but the Victorian Hanny Bale on top.
Okay, well, Tim, you've got your work cut out for you with 4 very tough heats there. Give us your best on the program.
Steering away from the 4 heats, I like number 7, Snikey Bale in the opening race on the card. Well drawn wider out on the track. He's a greyhound going places. He's got moderate beginners drawn on his inside. I think he can rush to the top of the first turn and run away with it.
And value?
Zipping Catcher in race 7, heat number 3 of the Bracelet. DeSalle Bale will be the favourite in the race, but I think she can run a big race first up for Jason McKay.
Okay, let's go back to Matt Jenkins from TAB Sportsbet. And Matt, it's raining bets.
Certainly is raining bets again. It's going to be a very big day out there at Royal Randwick to finish off what's been a marvellous Sydney Carnival. Looking forward to seeing, of course, more Joy. She's really been outstanding so far this autumn. Seeing how she goes in the Queen Elizabeth. And, of course, we've got the Sydney Cup. Permit's the favourite there at $3.60. I can tell you one customer is going to be very nervous holding that ticket come Saturday. $25 to collect. 81,000. It's the last leg of a racing treble. So good luck to them and Permit on Saturday as well. A lot of different sport happening. Of course, we had the matches on Anzac Day for NRL and AFL, some cracking games as well. But the Melbourne Storm have now won 8 straight as well. They're $3.25 to win the competition. Some big games coming up as well. And of course the AFL, some money for GWS, actually better supported. They're around $11 as well, getting 65.5. So that's their lowest total they've received all year, and looking forward to seeing how the Swannies go. They're taking on the Hawks, a big game for them. Of course, they're undefeated so far this year. EPL, a big match. This could determine who wins the Premier League. We've got Man City. They are slight favourites. They're taking on Man United, so that should be an absolute cracker. Check out all the different markets at tab.com.au. Call us on 133 300. Of course, you can pop into your local New South Wales or Victorian TAB.
Okay, thank you very much, Matt. We'll talk to you next week. Now, Tim, we've been keeping that tally of your best bets in recent weeks. We just missed last week, though.
Yeah, we crashed to the deck last week, Benny. Very, very tough meeting this week. I'm probably one of the toughest I've seen for a while, and not as confident as what I have been in recent weeks, but I think Snikey Bale in the opening race can kick us off on a winning note.
All right, let's hope so. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you next time on Chasing the Bell.